It is Sunday, my dudes and dudettes. How you doing? Let me bring up Eastshade here. Yeah, happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. Just like Ember says, how you all doing? Cyprus has gifted a Downtown Los a subscription. That's very, very generous. Thank you, Cyprus. Downtown Los, welcome to the sub club, the Potato Palace, the Spud Buds, if you will. Spam those taters. You now have access to your very own HD potato emote and a very stylish hat for your sub badge. Not quite as stylish as this one, I must say. My dollar store purchase. Jess, you can't find your car keys. Oh no. Jess. Did you leave them at the gym? Top of the morning to ya, Otter. And Creeper Cats has resubbed with Prime for 4 months. Thank you, Creeper Cats. I'm sorry I missed that. I shouldn't. And Big City has subbed with Prime as well. Thank you, both of you. I really appreciate that. It's wonderful to have you both on board. Again and for the first time. Respectively. How you doing, Minion? Riley96, how's my PhD going? Oh, it's going. It's going. It's a long journey. Hey, Toonses! Thank you for the resub. 4 months for you as well. It's getting up there. I really have to start thinking soon about what the 1 year sub badge is going to be, because in the next few months we're going to be getting there. Well, I think we're 4 months away. Something like that. That's going to be, it's got to be a good one. It's got to be really good. Hey, just found the keys there at the bottom of your gym bag. There you go. There you go. Oh, how's everybody doing? I'm sorry I missed a bunch of people there talking, but good to see you all. All of ya. Carter X, good to see you. Otter, good to see you. I already said hello, but hello again. Walrus, I saw you there. How you doing? Nightbot, Clay in the house. How are you? Start talking smack about Jess because she can't respond. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, but now she can respond. Well, she can't directly respond. But now that I've said it, she knows. She knows that y'all are saying bad things about her. I'm glad you're not stranded, Jess. I was worried. Downtown Lost, you feel like this is the first day of school. You have no idea what's going on since you've been following only on the tubes. It's your first time on Twitch. Well, welcome. I hope you've had a warm welcome so far. I mean, getting a subscription right off the bat. That's not bad, right? That's pretty nice. But you'll figure things out here. We're not too scary. The people here are very nice. Hey, Toothsayer, how are you? It's good to see you. Good to have you here. That's the best part, says Nightbot. Yeah. Zuvara, hello and good night. You're heading out? That was quick. You came in to say hello, goodbye. I know this stream is at a somewhat awkward time for some viewers, and I do apologize for that. Time zones, what can you do? What can you do? Langotrial, Northern Whispers, how are you doing? It's been a while since we've seen you here. What is Eastshade? Eastshade is an adventure slash exploration game about anthropomorphic animals in which you are an artist and you paint landscapes and portraits to solve problems for these people. The island of Eastshade is where it takes place. It's very lovely. Very lovely. Hey, Cassie, you are very scary. Ultra spoop, absolutely. That's exactly, you took the words out of my mouth. You are the scariest of moderators. Followed very closely by ASMR Dex and his banhammer. No one's scared of Minion, though. Jimmer, have seen any good movies lately? I haven't seen any movies, period, good or otherwise, lately. I've seen, what, Sarah and I were It wasn't a movie. Sarah and I were watching, what's it called? Agretsuko on Netflix. It's a cartoon about a little red panda. She works in an office and she's like super mild mannered, but then she does karaoke death metal basically to deal with her mundane life. It was pretty cute. Definitely. Walrus. I haven't yet, no, and I haven't had a chance to play it. I've downloaded it, but I have not played it yet. Walrus very kindly shared a game called, oh, I can't remember, something Adrift, Worlds Adrift. That's the one, which is about sailing ships in the sky and user-made islands. He very kindly shared a key with me, and I still have yet to check it out, but I will. I will. Yes, Fear Cassie, everyone. Yeah, Dex knows where it's at. Anyway, how are you all doing? How's your St. Patty's Day doing? Or going? Is anyone celebrating? I went to the dollar store and I got the tackiest hat I could possibly find. There were others, but this was the tackiest one. It has shamrocks on it. I don't know if you can tell, but they're stitched, I guess, or they're with smaller sequins. And then this tie, because, you know, why not? Double the bling, double the fun. And so now I'm one stylish dollar store wearing St. Patty's Day celebrating ASMR nerd. It is interesting, Langotriol. It is. It's definitely, if you want a chill game, it has no real fail states. It's just a nice experience. You're keeping yourself from recording video. That is not good. All right. Good luck with the recording. Thank you for stopping by, and we'll see you out here another time. Have fun with the video. Amachuki, you like the hat. Thank you. I appreciate that. Mabram Agretsuko is amazing. We are watching the dubbed version, and the English VO seems pretty good, but maybe we should watch a subbed. I don't know, you tell me. If I turn into an evil leprechaun, prepare to throw your shoes. They can't resist not cleaning them. Is that a leprechaun thing? What do you guys know about leprechauns? I don't know much about leprechauns. I know they like gold. I know they wear little top hats. Oops. Oops. Hey, Jenya, how you doing? You're here late, but I started late. I'm slipping. You guys have probably noticed. For a while there, I was doing really well. And we'd start like maybe 5 minutes late some days even, which is really good for me. I was proud. But now we're back to the regular 15 minutes late, just as foretold by the sage, Clay, and others. Surprise, surprise. Downtown Los, you got trashed last night because your birthday's on Tuesday. Passed out on the couch, threw up in the morning. That doesn't sound too good. But hey, as long as you enjoyed yourself, I guess that's what matters. Right? Miles, you never get me pot of gold. Exactly. I'm sorry, there will very likely be terrible Irish accent popping up every once in a while over the course of the evening. I apologize to any Irish folks here. Anybody, any Irish residents here in the chat tonight? Anybody from Ireland or people of Irish heritage, I suppose. Technically, I am like 1/16th Irish or something like that, somewhere back there, maybe 1/32nd. It was my mom's great grandparents, one of them. So what does that make me? 1/32nd, I think. You do the math. What do I know about the physics of gravitation? A little bit. You're trying to avoid doing your homework. That sounds like you're trying to do your homework. You've brought your homework to us. I don't know how I feel about that. Can I do a fedora trick? I don't even know what. Hey Harp, how you doing? Good to see you. What's a fedora trick? Like a spin? You want me to like spin my fedora? Ooh, nope. Oh crap. What have I done? We're just not gonna do that anymore. No, I cannot do a fedora trick to answer your question. Clay, what was it I said on Discord today? And you quote, attempt to get rolling on time-ish tonight? I did attempt. That part wasn't a lie. I did not succeed, however. I was too busy cleaning up dinner. I had a funny feeling it would go that way. Oh, that's my Xbox controller shutting off. Dex, your mom's side is Irish. Cool. So you're like 50% Irish then? Otter nerd. You've got some Irish in you. Miles, I drink beer on every stream, so maybe I am Irish. I mean, I brought an Irish beer tonight. I brought the Irish beer. I have a Guinness. I brought a Guinness. Because I could not, right? Alt F4 computer by dropping Fedora on keyboard. That sounds really, really classy. Professional streamer, guys. Professional streamer. Do a tie stick? Do you mean a tie trick? What's a tie trick? How does one do a tie trick? What are you guys asking for? You once met a guy who drank 17 Guinnesses in a day. Does that make you Irish? I don't think that's how it works, but maybe you're Irish by osmosis. Toon says, you're a bit Irish. Just a wee bit Irish. I've never been to Ireland, but, you know, all joking aside, I would love to go. It looks like a beautiful country. And I do know what part of the country my heritage comes from, so I would like to check that out. Or I could find out. I don't know the name of the village off the top of my head, but I could ask my mom. She knows. Clay, you're somehow like a third Irish because you have some on your mom's side as well as a bit on your dad's side. I don't know. Is it possible to be a third anything? Like maybe you could be 3/4. But I guess if the math worked out just right, maybe yeah. Your whole family's a hodgepodge of random crap. Yeah, I mean that's a lot of people. You know, everyone's heritage is mixed to some degree somewhere back there. And most of my mom's side is pretty just broadly European, mostly Western European. Matt Maker drinking an Irish beer tonight too. Nice. I honestly don't know any Irish beers other than Guinness. It's the only one that was carried at my local liquor store, so that's what I got. I do have another beer here too. I'll show you in a second, but it's I don't know if we'll get to it. We'll see. Harp, you have some Irish ancestry from both sides, but you don't know how much it works out to be. Yeah, it's hard to know sometimes. Irish, English, Scottish, Native, Polynesian, and Black. Wow, that's cool. That's a lot of very like unique and widely dispersed cultural heritages. It's the one thing that, you know, when you sort of have a mix of heritages, in some ways it's like you don't necessarily feel as strongly affiliated with any one of them, which can be a bit of a bummer, but it means that you have a lot of cool cultural history to pick from if you want to celebrate your heritage, right? Yo, Jet7, how you doing? Nice to have you out. Blue Dragon Knight, also nice to have you out. Rather early today, it's only 4 a.m., but you didn't plan to sleep anyway. Well, maybe you'll fall asleep as we go here. Also drinking Guinness, Matt Maker. Fair enough. Valley of the Wind. No, the stream's just starting. You've come at the right time. We just are in the pre-gaming talk a whole bunch period, which is a tradition on my streams. You have come at the right time. Potato spam for another fedora trick. What? Okay, tell me what I'm supposed to do for a fedora trick. Like, if you're looking for the spin onto my head, like... Okay, here, we'll get this eventually. By the end of the stream. Woo, nope. I keep throwing it at the keyboard. Okay, here we go. Here. Ah. Oh. Alright, we'll save that for later. It will happen. Eventually, we'll get the fedora trick. Clay, as weird as it sounds, your cultural heritage is American. No, that's not weird. That's a legitimate thing. Your family line was in America 2 years after the Mayflower. Yeah, that's about as American as one can get. That's cool. Oh no, Harp, you having issues with the stream? Maybe it's because I keep dropping my fedora on the keyboard and I'm breaking something. That's the trick, just hit the keyboard with the fedora. Okay, well, I did it then. Are you proud? Did I do good? Sorry, Jess. Is the keyboard making too much noise when it gets hit? The keyboard I'm using tonight, by the way, in case anyone's interested or curious, is this guy right here, which is the subject of my, that's really bright, my YouTube video tonight. It is the Tada 68, oops, 68 Pro, and it's this really neat, kind of retro styled 65% keyboard. It's different. It's definitely different. I am evaluating it. Part 2 of the review will come up next week. This week is just not just, it's the unboxing and the inspection. But I'll give you my verdict next week on this thing. That is the loud keyboard that you are hearing. Yes, that's right, Minion. Yes. Tipsy fedora tapping and dropping ASMR. Just slamming back and then spend the whole video just trying to flip the fedora into my head and failing. That's the video. Oh dear. I think not, but you never know. Also, thank you for plugging that Discord server there, Dex. I appreciate it. Pen M Frag Jacket. Happy St. Paddy's Day from Liverpool. Thank you. Happy St. Paddy's Day to you in Liverpool. Do you guys party hard there for St. Paddy's Day? I don't really know how that works over there. I know that there are like weird, have been historical tensions between Ireland and England and such. So, but I think everyone just uses St. Paddy's Day as a chance to party, right? Like over here we do. I think many people around the world just take it as an opportunity to drink heavily. So, tell me something, guys. Does St. Patrick's Day, it's always March 17th? Is that right? It's like a specific day. It's not one of those ones that moves around and is always on like the second Sunday of March or something like that. There's a fixed day because it falls on a Sunday today, and that's a pretty lame day to go out drinking hard. If you're gonna go partying, Sunday night is not the night to do it. Frag Jacket, you party hard, you're currently recovering. Fair enough. Ember, will I be creating a home for a leprechaun today in Eastshade? I wasn't planning on it. You might be thinking of Flowscape. That's the one where I made the island. Eastshade's the one where I painted the picture of the monkey man. I can see why you get them confused, though. They're both very pretty. I have no leprechaun homemaking plans. Chug, chug, chug. Water, because you're responsible and thirsty. That's fair. March 17th is St. Patrick's Death Day. Hence, that is why it is St. Patrick's Day. Wonderful. Thank you for filling me in there, Otter Nerd. Always the same day. The St. Patrick's Day in middle school where you forgot and wore entirely pink is still fresh in your mind. Hey, maybe you were just trying to start something new. Why? Okay, here's another question. Why is the color green associated with St. Patrick? And shamrocks. Why shamrocks? I'm sure there's good, like, story reasons for all of this. Good canonical reasons. I just don't know them. It's okay, Ember. No worries. But I should do some more Flowscape at some point, shouldn't I? The HD potato is very appropriate today, Mubram02. I was thinking that earlier. Think about it, right? We have all the potatoes in the world, a plenitude of potatoes. We will never run out here. There will be no famine. We can joke a bit about the Irish potato famine, or people do, I don't know. But it was serious business at the time. Like, it was not good. Many people died. But it also spurred immigration. A lot of people came over to North America. But we have high quality potato here. No lack thereof. Enjoy your potatoes. Revel in your plenitude of potatoes. Harp, you don't know about the green. St. Patrick used shamrocks to explain the Trinity. Oh, fair enough. That makes sense. Okay, we need some beers for this type of conversations. Yeah, sure. We can do that. I'll pull out the beer. Didn't St. Patty wear a green suit or something when he delivered presents? You thought he was the original Santa? I've never heard that before, but you could be totally right. I don't know. I thought Santa was based off, like, Eastern European folklore. Like Father Christmas, except he wasn't Christmas at the time. I don't know. It's true, if only the Irish had had these HD potatoes, they could have just spammed them as much as they wanted during the famine. They would have never gone hungry. Alright, so, the first beer I'm going to drink tonight is going to be the Guinness, because it's got to be. I love the sound that the whatever it is they put in there. I don't even know. Guinness is carbonated without carbon. It is nitrogenated, and that gives it its very creamy smoothness, that smooth foam, dense foam, and that smooth mouthfeel. It's from the nitrogenation. And I've heard multiple things that, like this, the little pellet that they put in there, I've heard it has to do with the nitrogenation. I've also heard it has to do with preventing it from, like, exploding when you open it. So I'm not actually sure, but maybe one of you knows. Yes, St. Nicholas, I suppose. I should know St. Nicholas. I should have known that. He is my namesake. Well, not quite. I wasn't named after St. Nicholas, but we share a name. Yes, that is right. St. Patrick was all about removing the pagans from Ireland. Pretty sure it's a little ball. Yeah, exactly. But what was the function of that little ball? That's what I'm wondering. Anyway, it sounds nice. Can I wear this fedora every stream? I will become the fedora gamer. That's what the world needs. More fedora wearing gamers. Okay. Yes. Guinness. A stout. St. James Gate, Dublin, Ireland. Brewed in Ireland. 4.2%. It's not a particularly strong beer, actually. But it does have that wonderful dark flavor and that very creamy mouthfeel. I've always enjoyed Guinness. It's a very easy drinking stout. I know some people are just, they'll poo-poo any sort of, you know, large multinational beer because it's not craft brewed. It's not micro brew. And I can be like that sometimes too. I'm a bit of a beer snob, but I do like Guinness. All right. Okay, I thought it was going to explode for a second, but we're okay. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. I probably should have warned you before I did that. 'Cause that's a lot louder than my normal bottle opening. Beer snobs rejoice. We should embrace our beer snobbery. There's that creamy, creamy head. All right, let's pour this out. Do you guys know they must still sell Guinness by the bottle, eh? I looked for bottles, but I couldn't find them. I could only find it by the can. Look at that. There's that nitrogenation at work. The wonderfully creamy looking head on that thing. The little tiny fine bubbles. Alright. That was the weirdest sound. Yeah, it kind of made a squeak. That was a little odd, wasn't it? It's because I only opened it just a tiny way because I didn't want it to explode if it was going to do that. I'm sorry, Jess. I'm sorry. Maybe you need to turn the volume down a little bit. Or maybe I need to turn my volume down a little bit. What if I turn down my microphone a tad? Maybe that'll help. But it's crisp. The sound of a can opening, that's such a crisp sound. Alright, hold on. We got some knowledge here. Clay dropping the knowledge. The ball is a hollow spherical piece of plastic with a tiny hole in it. During the canning process, brewers add pressurized nitrogen to the brew, which trickles into the hole along with a little bit of beer. The entire can is then pressurized. I still don't quite understand what it's for, though. Like, what does it do? I don't know. Jenya, I'm sorry. Are you trying to not drink right now or something? Or you don't have a beer on hand? I don't want to be causing anyone to like relapse into alcoholism. Jess, I think you gotta turn your volume down, Jess. Alright. Here we go. Cheers, everybody. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Wherever you are, whether you party hard or not. I hope you've had a good one. So smooth. Okay, wait. Clay is carrying on with the knowledge here. When you open the can, the pressure inside the can drops to equalize with the pressure of the room. Correct. Since the pressure inside the widget is still much higher than the pressure in the beer around it, the nitrogenated beer from inside the widget squirts into the beer, providing a burst of tiny bubbles of nitrogen gas that rise to the top of the beer, giving a thick, creamy head you get straight from the tap. That is what I wanted to know. So it's the nitrogenator. That is cool. It helps stir it up when you pop it open. That's cool. That's very clever of the Guinness folks. It's not up that loud. Okay. If I'm gonna do anything else loud, I'll try and remind you or warn you. Oh, Jenny, you just don't have a beer and you really want one. You have vodka. Oh well. You're set for the evening at least. Jet7, you did not drink this weekend, but you'll make up for it next weekend. But you missed out on St. Patty's then. That's okay. I know in some places, especially in the eastern states, St. Patrick's Day is a really big deal. Like, Sarah has been to Georgia, Savannah, Georgia. I think it was there, she said, that they had a huge celebration for St. Patrick's. I think that's where it was. I could be getting that confused. I haven't been there myself, so I don't know, but... Oh, but you don't like vodka. Well, you don't have to like it, necessarily. Okay. Now that we've got some beer, we've talked about St. Patrick's Day, we've dropped some knowledge, we learned about the Guinness. Let's play a relaxing game. Shall we? Walrus, you are playing Worlds Adrift right now, and you gotta say it's super chill. Yeah, I do need to check it out. It does look like it would be quite appropriate. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's a little loud, isn't it? Let me just turn down some volumes here. I don't know why that's so bloody loud. How about that? I found the voices a little loud last time too. I don't know about you guys. Let's try that. I'll keep the ambient sounds way up because I like all those water, wind, creature sounds. Noticeable knight turns back to dust after resisting long enough to drop some knowledge because of Dex snap. Are you taking off? You gotta go? I'm sorry to hear it. He was a strong knight. I press F. F to pay respects to Clay. Yo, Pepper Boys, thank you for the resub. Tada68. Yeah, it's an alright board. I've been enjoying it. Thanks for the resub. I appreciate it. And thanks for the taters. Flash those taters. You could eat those taters, or you could ferment them into vodka if you really wanted. Ember Birdie. It depends on the community. Like in New York, you have a St. Paddy's Day parade every week until the day of. That's when the last parade is held and people just party hard at bars and the cops are on high alert for anyone driving. Yeah, that seems a little excessive. A parade every week? That seems like a lot. Pepper Boys, you got tofu coming in. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Is a tofu the whole board or is it just the case? Because I've seen a lot of people with the tofu case. But is there like a pre-built tofu board? Or is it you just getting the case and slapping some stuff in there? I need to do custom build on the channel, I really do. So here we are in Eastshade. You remember Eastshade, right? I mentioned it earlier, but for anyone who has forgotten, Eastshade is this lovely exploration adventure game where we're exploring this peaceful island of Eastshade inhabited by these anthropogenic animals. We got shipwrecked here, essentially. But, well, we were here, on our way here to satisfy our mother's last wishes. She wanted us to see the wonders of the island of Eastshade. There's 4 natural wonders, sites that she wants us to see. Or not natural even, one's a building, but... and we have to paint them. That's what we are. We're an artist, and we paint things. There are pre-built boards or DIY kits on KBD fans. Okay, fair enough. Which include the tofu case, PCB, steps, and plate. Makes sense. Very cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, I like the look of those cases. That should be cool. I should contact KBD fans and see if they'd be interested in sponsoring videos or getting anything reviewed or anything like that. We drink and we paint things. Yeah, that's what we're doing here, exactly. So I think we have to actually like stay inside at nighttime. I don't know what time of day it is. It's, oh, there we go, 4:30 p.m. So we're doing all right. We had to make some money to cross this bridge, and I think we've made enough money now, so we can pay the toll. I find it kind of charming that it just won't let you cross the bridge until you have the money to pay the toll, even though you could just totally walk through. Like, it's an honor system. But this game is so earnest that you have to have the money. This is a toll bridge, right? So I guess we have to... Yeah, let's pay that toll. Now we can go across the bridge and see what lies beyond. Gotta pay the toll, troll. That's right. Otter nerd. You got a problem with it, laddie. You will defend the Irish like the crazy otter you are. Well, that's fair. Nothing wrong with celebrating one's heritage, even if it is for multiple weeks in a row. Just build a dirt house so the creepers don't get you at night. Totally. That's clearly the way to do it. Jess, you missed this game last time. Oh my god, it's so pretty. It is. Stay outside just to see what will happen. Genya, some people just want to watch the world burn. That is Genya. I, on the other hand, would rather not freeze to death. Look at this cute little hobbit hole. This is lovely. Let's read the book. Oh, I hear crackling fire. Where's the fire? Am I blind? I hear fire. I don't see fire. Something sounds really on fire. Maybe it's inside. Oh yeah, it's inside, I think. Okay, well, let's read the book first. A Botanist's Guide to Eastshade, 3rd edition. That's right, and we gain inspiration, and we use that to paint pictures, and we gain it by painting, or by exploration, sorry. You explore to gain inspiration, and then you expend it on paintings. Can you even die in this game? I don't think so. I don't think you can. Crassula natantis, commonly known as bloomsack, is a native to the Lindo region of Eastshade. We've seen these in the forest. We've collected a few. The blossoms of the bloomsack are fully enclosed and filled with a mixture of air, viscous sap, and seeds. Upon reaching full size, blossoms fall to the ground and split open, allowing for reseeding. If prepared correctly, the sap may be consumed as a beverage, often referred to as bloomsack tea. The blossoms develop a hard skin when harvested, making them ideal for use as flotation devices. That's cool. What's that? Do you have a problem with bloomsack, Clay? Do tell. Why? Why would you? Children, all of you. We should make some bloomsack tea. Something teabagging. I don't know. There's a joke in there. Oh dear. Let's gather up some of these crates. There's a lot of crates just left around on Eastshade. It's a good thing because we need them. It's the only place we could possibly get wood to make our canvases is from these busted up crates. A pretty basket of flowers. Oh look, it's a penny farthing. Oh, and one of those demon cats. Demon kitty. Unsettling cats. Hey, Neeby! Thank you for the resub, and congratulations on 5 months, and hello! You're almost at 6 months, you have nearly achieved Inigo status. Flash those taters, flash them good. Don't let the Irish go hungry. Staying outside frosts you over, and arrests you in the inn till the next morning. Fair enough. Alright, just Virginia. Clay, you could spell it out in vivid detail. It's okay. You're alright. I think we know. Just Virginia, we'll stay out late and see what happens. How about that? Keep the flame. How you doing? Oh, gosh, that was weird. Inspiration increased. Yet again. Owner's house. Is that what it said? Honors? This is a cute little place. I love this crackling fire. This is so cozy. I've always loved the idea of like a hobbit hole type house under the hill. Like Bag End, you know? The Shire just seems like such an idyllic place to me. Ooh, look at this very beautiful glass container. There's a few more over here in different colors and a picture. Some letters on the table, although we can't read them evidently. Home invasion, knock knock. Who's home? Nobody. Nobody here. We're just a stranger creeping around in an empty house. Like every RPG, really. Like the Elder Scrolls. Oh. We'll leave the light on. Oops. Or we'll just steal their candle. That was not what I meant to do. Oh, and we'll steal their fabric. And we'll steal their broken down crates. Surely they don't need those. They probably put them out for me. Oh, hey, check it out, guys. Potatoes. A whole basket of potatoes. For the record, Minion says you're not saying that's what happens. It's just a guess. Okay, cool. As a tall man, the Shire looks nice but would ruin your forehead. Well, what about a tall Shire? What about a tall Bag End? Carter X, you're going to head out for the night. Well, thank you for coming out. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you, too. I hope we see you next time. Have a wonderful evening. Looks like we're set up for some tea. Alright, well, let's head outside. Really nothing to do in there just yet. One more fedora trick, Squilliam. You gotta head out. Is this a goodbye fedora trick? Uh-oh, I'm frosting up. I think we're dying. Oh hey. This looks like the guy who I need to get indoors. Is this who owns the place? Oh, okay. I guess we don't get to find out. That was really quick. There's really no opportunity. I should have just stayed in that house, but now we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, okay. Here we are. Exactly like Minion predicted. How did you know, Minion? I wonder if we've suffered anything, like maybe we lost some inspiration or something? No, doesn't look like it. Wait, 7:30 p.m. What? So is it still nighttime out? Like if I go outside, am I gonna freeze again? That's pretty brutal if you freeze after 7 o'clock p.m. Yo, what up, Jazz Neo? How you doing? Anyway, now you know, Genia. Now you know. You need this goodbye fedora trick? Alright, okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. One more time. I'm gonna sit back a ways so that I don't throw it at the keyboard. Let's see if we can do this. A 1, a 2, a 3. I don't think that counts, but do I have to like actually like throw it up in the air and get it on my head? What if I just do it like this? Nope, that's not gonna work either. Okay, we'll keep working on it. We'll keep working on it. Big stretch. You appreciate my brave sacrifice. Thank you, Genia. Now we know for science, right? Was that worth it, Carter X? That was worth it. Flash those taters. So wait, if I go outside, am I gonna freeze again? I am. Look at this. This is madness. Madness? This is Sparta! This is Eastshade. Okay, well I guess we gotta sleep then. This, I'm pretty sure this strange deer creature just tried to drink through its nose. Watch. Just wait for it to do it again. That animation doesn't quite line up. There? Yep, definitely tried to inhale that cup. I don't know, guys. Jess, you got nominated to go buy alcohol and you're in Washington State and they sell it in grocery stores. So they put alarms on it, and guess who set the whiskey alarm off? Good job. Well done. This is quite the evening here for you. Setting off the whiskey alarm, losing your keys, me blowing your eardrums out. Alright, let's sleep till the morning time. At what time do you think I can not die? Let's try like 8 a.m. 7 a.m.? Let's find out what happens at 7 a.m. It's kinda ugly. We're talking about the deer creature. Not to be rude. Well, it was very rude. Let's be real here. If you were right there and you just, like, how would you feel if you were just sitting there at the tavern drinking your drink up your nose, snorting your drink as you do, and someone just comes by and stares at you intently for like 30 seconds and then it's just like, yeah, you're kinda ugly, and then leaves. Not to be rude. Maybe it is filled with a dense gas. Maybe she was huffing what's a dense gas that people inhale to get the deep voice? I can't remember the name of that stuff, but how does a deer person drink anyway? I guess, yeah, how do deer drink in nature? I guess they use their tongues to lap it up like cats and dogs. I'm honestly not sure. Everything looks ugly in comparison to our special boy Reggie. Agreed. 100%. Reggie is beauty incarnate. Nothing can match. Sulfur hexafluoride. Thank you, Clay. That's right. Yes, helium is the heightens, raises the pitch of your voice. Sulfur hexafluoride will. Also, a sulfur hexafluoride sounds like something that should kill you, doesn't it? That really doesn't sound like a good thing to be inhaling. I knew talking about our beautiful boy Reggie would get a response out of Cassie. I knew she was there, and I knew that would... I'm sorry, Cassie. I'm just trolling you. He is beautiful, though. You can't deny it. I mean, you can try, but it doesn't matter. We can all see it, plain as day. Alright, well, now that we have... Oh, hey, where should we go? Well, I guess we'll cross that bridge, yeah, because one thing that I noticed was that if we check our journal here, and we go to Mother's Last Wishes, Mother always wanted me to visit Eastshade. She wanted me to paint her 4 favorite places: a giant tree, anywhere on the Tiffmore Bluffs, the highest peak, and a view from atop the common tower in the big city. I think, I don't know how I must have read this somewhere. I think the Tiffmore Bluffs are over that way. You see through the gazebo there, you see that little slice of windmill? I believe that's the Tiffmore Bluffs. I wonder how many years this took. This design is fantastic. I agree. It's so lovely. And I think it was a fairly small undertaking. Just a couple of developers. Cassie triggered. You can make a tinfoil boat and float it on air in a tank. That's with the sulfur hexafluoride. The tinfoil boat will float on top of the dense gas. Is that right? That's really cool. You're waiting on Reggie merch. We really should. I will have to contact the mod authors because I wouldn't do it without. There is a, in case anyone's wondering, in case you need to bring Reggie into your game, there is a standalone Mammoth mod, I believe, where you can get just Reggie without all the Christmas shenanigans. Although why you'd want to pass up on the Christmas shenanigans, I don't know, but Reggie plush with movable shoulder flaps. You can just sit there and flap away. Such a good boy. A simple white t-shirt with Reggie's face on the front. You get a lot of questions. You get a lot of questions. No doubt about it. Still waiting on the Gertrude merch. No permissions needed. Well, we have your permission. That's the one that would matter, right, Cassie? What if we did like a Gertrude Reggie pair? Like Gertrude rides Reggie into battle or something. Yay, it's the Moose you. How you doing? It's good to see you, my friend. A bit late tonight. That's okay, though. I was also a bit late tonight. What else is new? Glad you can make it out. Let's talk to this guy, because we're about to do that before we froze to death in front of him.
Oh, hello there. Mind the plants underfoot. What can I do for you?
Well, I'd like to see your face for starters, but I can't move the camera, so I guess we're just going to stare at your torso. What do you do in Eastshade?
I spend a lot of time studying and documenting new plant life. Just yesterday, I believe I discovered a new sort of lily pad.
Oh, he's a botanist. I can dig that. Oh gosh, so many things to ask him about. Lindo.
We've got great plant diversity, and I can always get imported teas from the storehouse. We've also got more wild bloom sacks than anywhere else.
Do they ride against the false chair? No. No, because Gertrude is a patron saint of the chair, and there is no false chair, I'll have you know. There's only the chair. The mighty, the all chair. He looks like an earthbender. I've never watched Avatar, so I couldn't tell you. That's what that is, right? That's how much I don't know. Let's ask about Nava.
I've never been. I'm not sure Bojan would care much for the bustle.
Unsubbed, unfollowed. Well, that's how it goes, I guess. We've lost our Clayton.
As far as I know, he left Lindau a long time ago and never returned. Unfortunately, he and I did not get along terribly well.
Oh, we've got some drama between the architect of Lindau and our botanist owner here. The abandoned tower. This is part of a quest. I'm a little curious about it.
Over there. It's nice to take in the sea air from time to time.
Well, that doesn't tell us anything. Old Lindau. Old Lindau is that old collapsed buildings over there.
It was destroyed such a long time ago. I was only a child, so I barely remember what it looked like.
Alright, well.
Mind the plants underfoot.
I wonder if you'd, like, if I were to paint a thing and just, like, bring the painting to him, like, I wonder if there's just certain things that I have to discover that he would like or something. I don't quite know. We've not had that happen yet. Like, we've always been specifically asked. But I'm sorry, keep the flame. No, I've never watched Avatar. Is this a must? Must I? Should I? Am I missing out? What am I missing? Grab that stick. Basically, I need to watch Avatar right away. Okay, alright. Oh, whoa, what is this? It's a monkey guru floating on top of a whole bunch of those, sack flowers, or whatever the heck they are. Float sacks? Hello, sir. Bojan. What is that you're sitting on?
It is a bloom sack raft.
A bloom sack raft. Wait, did I just say oh whoa? I don't think I did. Did I? Oh no. Look what you've done to me. You've reduced me to this. Oh whoa spewing, fedora wearing. Oh dear. I jest. It looks quite peculiar.
It does not. It looks quite nice if you ask me. I made it after all.
Oh, hold on. Will you teach me how?
I might, but only if you meet the right requirements.
What are my requirements?
My only requirement is that you be my friend.
Oh, that's so wholesome.
One of my best friends, to be exact.
I guess I said, oh, whoa. Yeah, okay, alright. Sure. Granted. Moosey, are you just in there just crushing all the oh-woes? Is that what's happening? ASMR Nord, yes. My full name is Nicholas. It's true. You can't see me as a Nicholas, really? It's not very far from Nick. It's just got an OLS added on the end. There's a whole full-on civil war erupting in the chat here. Moosey's trying hard. Meanwhile, minions resisting. You know what? Why not? I think we'll be great friends. This guy seems alright, right?
Don't be hasty. You've only just
Alright, okay.
There are some
Wow.
things I need to know about you first.
Mod abuse rise up. Nicholas? No. Dex, no. To you, Nicholas is Santa. Nicholas is actually a name of Greek origin. It means a victory of the people. So it goes back a long ways. What is happening? You guys are scaring Cassie. Alright, buddy.
Is your favorite color orange or yellow?
Well, if I'm being real, neither of those is my favorite. However, I see he's wearing an orange headband, so perhaps he would want me to like orange, but you know what? No, I gotta stay true. Gotta be true to myself, to Nicholas. It is neither of those.
I see. Now, if you had to choose between eating slugs or cakes, which would you eat?
Definitely slugs. I guess I'd rather eat cakes. Do you eat slugs? I'm kind of curious. Do you?
No. Why would you ask that?
Oh, no
This
reason.
next one will be tricky. If you saw a frog stranded all alone on a lily pad, what would you do?
Isn't that normal for frogs?
Just because it's normal doesn't mean it's acceptable. Please, consider how the frogs feel about it.
Oh boy.
I feel as if I have come to know you very well. Would you agree?
Jenya, your name is also Greek? Watermelon Girl. I've never heard Watermelon Girl described as a Greek name before. That's a funny one, but maybe the Greeks were into watermelons. I don't know. Sergeant Cygnus, thank you for following and welcome. See you shortly, Dex. This guy's voice is weird, but I kind of like it, you know? I don't see why not. Let's be friends.
Oh, wondrous. Here, now we can sit on rafts together. You'll need some twine to keep it all together. I don't know how to make that, but Owner has a lot of it.
Owner is that guy just over there, isn't it?
You also
Thanks,
need
Bojan.
wax, and that's very hard to find.
Ah,
Sometimes you steal candles, but don't tell Owner.
I already stole his candle. A raft from Bloomsack. Oh, my camera's covering dialogue options again, right. I forgot about that. Do you guys want me to move it? Or are you happy with me reading the dialogue options? Because I can just read them all out. But if you want to see them, I can move my camera. I'll just bump it up again. Just let me know what you prefer. Watermelons are famous in Greece. Are they now? I've been to Greece. I didn't have any watermelons. That's funny. You learn something new every day. Let's see if Owner has some twine for us. Blue Dragon Knight 77. Hey, thank you for following. You've never followed since you usually watch these streams on YouTube since it's too late around here. But now that you're here, I appreciate the follow. You're now part of the family officially. Keep the flame suggests just read the options. There's never a good spot for face cams when it comes to games. True story. The stream's actually lulling you to sleep today. It's probably all the mod abuse. You're just shutting off. You can't deal with it. It's because it's such a charming game, though. It's beautiful. It's chill. There's no combat. Middle of the day, but you're super sleepy. It's actually Evgenia, which is Greek. Is that Evgenia or Evgenia? Is the G hard or soft? I should really know that, probably. What does that mean in Greek?
Hello again.
Oh, we get to stare at this guy's torso again. Wow, he's listening to us.
Excited to have you as a friend. He's a very special individual. There's no one who loves rafting as much as he does. Though he can be difficult at times, he's a kind soul.
Seems like a kind soul.
Your cordialness.
How can I make twine? Is the dialogue option. We can say, or we can pick other topics, but we'll ask about the twine.
Ah, a blossoming botanist, I see. To start, you'll need some roots.
Hard G.
You can find them at the bases of
Are you a
trees.
hard G?
I can show you how to make
Jenny?
twine, but it is a process.
Straight gangsta.
I would so love some art
No,
work of my
Evgenia.
own.
Alright, that makes
I'm
sense.
quite partial to sandy beaches. What do you say? If you make me a painting, I'll teach you how to
Hey,
make twine.
Auburn. How are you doing? Welcome. It's nice to have you here. We're playing some more Eastshade. I'll see what I can do. I totally missed what he wanted me to do.
I look forward to seeing your work.
We have to get him something. I will check the quest. Mick, the pun master. Is that me? Is that me? Am I pun master? Otter, your dog was having a bad dream and all you did was lay your head on her and she settled down. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. That is so sweet. We don't deserve dogs. The mods are just having some fun. It's fine. Everything's fine, Ember. Everything's fine. I think. But why not? Why shouldn't we burn down, chat? Okay, so sorry. Let's see what he wanted of us. Oh, that was wrong. Sorry. Here. A raft from Bloomsack. Owner is willing to show me how to make twine if I paint him a sandy beach. Ah. Okay, well we can do that. A sandy beach. We've seen rocky beaches. I don't know about sandy beaches, but let's head to the coast and see what we can find. What time is it? Oh, it's still early morning. That's good. Auburn, I am drinking something Irish. I'm drinking some Guinness. Got the rattly carbonation thing in there. I also like that they have the golden cans. Those look kind of nice. It's a very cohesive visual aesthetic. Do you guys know any other Irish beers? Have you ever tried any? There's a harp. Isn't that a cider though? Not harp, restless harp, but there's a harp beverage. I could be wrong, but maybe that's not a cider. Maybe that is a beer. Google says that Evgenia means well-born. Weird. I don't know if that's weird. Maybe you're secretly royalty. Maybe you're a princess and you don't even know it. A noble. Animals greater than humans most of the time. Yeah. Humans can be pretty cool. There's some amazing humans, but animals have that whole innocence thing going on where they just do their animal thing and they're adorable, you know? So yeah, animals are pretty great. We do deserve cats. Yours is sleeping in the sink, so you have to wash your hands in the bathtub. That's legit. That's legit. Kitty. Aw, kitty. It is wholesome. Auburn, you made Guinness chocolate cupcakes with Bailey's frosting today. That sounds amazing. Good choice. It's a good life choice. You drink Iron Brew, which is neither a beer nor Irish, but is a beverage from the British Isles. Yes, I'm familiar with Iron Brew. Although it's been a long time since I had it. Keep the flame. You had a Guinness a few days ago on special at a local bar of mine. You remembered why you've not had it in forever. It tastes like bad water to me. It's, you know, this is not a sandy beach, but I think we have a sandy beach over here. Guinness doesn't have a whole lot of upfront flavor, but it's a nice mellow beer. I can see what you mean, though. I could see why you wouldn't be so into it. Look at these seagulls. They're just hanging out. They're not moving. I feel like they're supposed to be moving, but they're just stationary in the sky. I think that's a wee bit broken. Oh, hey, is it, oh, it's almost eclipse time. Look at that. It's so pretty. Alright, I forgot I can jump in this game. Let's watch the eclipse, guys. It's so pretty I almost want to paint it. What if we painted that? Why don't we? Why don't we? Yeah, let's paint on that. I really like that. I don't think anyone needs this painting, but I think that's really cool. It's so dark. That's a spooky looking painting. Surely someone will want that at some point. Alright. Can you imagine having an eclipse every day? Yeah, it'd be pretty cool. Some cats are very cool. I had some very cool cats growing up. One of them is still with us. Her name is Abby, and she's super duper cute. She's the last of 3 sisters. She's an old kitty now, but she's a very good kitty. I don't have her here. She lives with my parents, but... Yo, what up, Crispy Milk? I've never really considered your name, but it's a little gross now that I pause to think about it. In actuality, milk should not be crispy. Yo, Admonisher, thank you for subscribing. Much appreciated. It's wonderful to have you out. How are you doing? Well, I hope. Great to see you come by. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy St. Patrick's Day. That's right, flash those taters. Get those taters out there in true Irish fashion. Alright, this is kind of a neat looking picture. It's this sandy beach, right? And the lighting makes it very, how do we, there we go. How the heck do I have to craft another one, there we go. Oh, we're losing our red lighting, but that's okay. Looked very cool for a moment there. It's very moody painting, isn't it? Hopefully that's what our boy wanted. BRB, sorry it's freezing. It's okay. Did I see the 3 puppies you are fostering? I certainly did not, Otter, because I would have known if I had, but did you post them in pet pics on the Discord? Because I must go see them if that's the case. Yo, Garrett, you are not too late at all. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like the hat. I have to shout out the tie here, too. It's hiding out of frame most of the time here, but maybe I should wear it as a headband so you guys can see it. Or like a scarf, a stylish scarf. What do you think? Of all the days for your potatoes to lapse, oh no! Auburn, it's okay. There's more than enough potatoes to go around here. You are not betraying your heritage at all. Is this the same guy that we met originally? What if he has anything new to say?
I was about to head into town to share news of your survival. You should go there and let them know yourself.
We already did. Gosh, look at his fingers.
On your way.
They're kind of messed up looking, eh? They look kind of broken. Look at the fingertips. That can't be comfortable. This game is so comfy. It really is. You did post some on Pet Pics, Otter Nerd? I will totally go check them out then after the stream because I really want to see those. Okay, I don't think we can go that way. Well, hopefully this sandy beach was what that guy wanted. Like if we look at our quest log here. Just paint a sandy beach. And I think we did, right? That's a sandy beach. I mean, there's rocks too, but it's sandy as well. Let's take it back and see if he likes it. Comfy is a great way to describe this game, Flat La Biche. It is a very comfy game. It's just nice. It's just wholesome and chill, and it's got a cute, sort of earnest sense of humor, and it's beautiful. I feel like we could use more games like this. Not exactly like this, but with this kind of attitude, you know? Just something wholesome. There's certainly a place for really challenging games, your Dark Souls and that kind of stuff, you know, that make you push your limits, but not every game has to be punishing. Games are all about creating experiences, and there's a whole range of human experiences that have never been explored by games. It's really exciting actually to think about games as a medium. And when you look at, you know, the growth of the film industry over the last century, and you just imagine where games are going to be in another 50 years, it's going to be really cool. Welcome back, Dex. How are you doing? It's like if Planet of the Apes turned out good. Yeah, someone mentioned that last time. It is very much like that. That's right, there's time for challenge and dark, but there's also time for wholesomeness and relaxation. Totally. Your mom's boyfriend is torturing her by making her watch Flat Earth videos? That's terrible. You should, I mean, she can watch them and then just be like, and this is all wrong because... I've never understood the whole Flat Earth thing. That seems like you have to do some serious mental gymnastics to make any of that work. Be logically consistent. keep the flame. You gotta peace out at the end of your spring break, and you gotta work tomorrow. Bummer. Yeah, this weekend went by really fast. Alright, thanks for coming out. Appreciate it. We'll see you next time. Take it easy. Walrus, did you mention before that your coworker's grandson was one of the people who made Anthem? That's a very random connection, but that's cool. I also knew somebody who worked, well, I know through a friend, somebody who worked on Anthem. I've not played Anthem since I first tried it out, and kind of waiting on it to get better. Alright, let's see what this guy...
sandy beach you've painted.
Oh, perfect, he likes it.
Would you be willing to give it away for the opportunity to learn?
Yes, give painting. Blue Dragon Knight, that's exactly why you're studying game design. It's such a great medium to express art in an unusual way. Yeah, it's in the end of it all, gaming is kind of going to subsume all other media. Or not going to, but it has the potential to, because you can have other experiences within a game, but you cannot have a game within a movie, for instance. But you could have a movie-like experience in a game, a book-like experience in a game, a painting-like experience in a game. It makes it very, very powerful as a medium. Alright. Let's give this painting.
This is splendid. It will be the prized piece of my sitting room.
It is a pretty nice painting, isn't it?
Here's how to make twine. Mind the plants underfoot.
Ah, very good. We have received the twine schematic. A raft from Bloomsack completed. He's super convinced because both you and her don't get the whole flat earth thing. I don't know. Don't know how you convince yourself of that. Auburn, you know a girl who worked on Anthem too. That's cool. Anthem has a lot of potential. I think it just needs some more time in the oven. I hope it gets there, because the basic flying and shooting and stuff feels really good. Toothsayer, am I able to write an email to your boss telling him it's okay for you to not go in tomorrow? I have that sort of authority, yes. I do. I'm a man from the internet, and I will tell your boss that you don't have to go into work tomorrow. For health purposes, I will sign it. It'll be a doctor's note. I'm not a doctor yet, and I will never be a medical doctor, but when I finish my degree, it will technically be a doctor's note. If that's all you need. They didn't specify what kind of doctor, right? Imagine a common friendly game where you have to kill a dragon. Skyshade. Hey, that's basically Skyrim Wanders, right? Alright, let's talk to this guy again. Maybe now that we can make twine.
Hello, good friend.
Hello, good friend.
Where's your raft?
I don't have a raft yet. I can pick topic, or I can say I'll see him around. Let's pick topic. Oh gosh, he'll talk about everything. I like this guy though. Let's ask him about Lindo.
Ringdown is okay. It has the ocean, but I don't take my raft from there. I like this river better.
So if I build a raft, can I ride it on the rivers? Is that how it works? People who believe in flat earth are Olympic level mental gymnasts. Absolutely. No problem, Toothsayer. I gotcha. When do I get my degree? Well, Garrett, that's a good question. I'm still working on it. I'm still acquiring data. So my study is underway, well underway, but I'm getting towards the end of that phase. And then I have to start writing it up. I've already written up some of it, and pieces of my work have been published. But I will be writing at least another couple of academic papers, and then gathering them together into a compilation of papers. And normally, like in a PhD, you do, or a traditional academic PhD, you do a dissertation, which is like your gigantic volume of your research work, and it's quite extensive, you know, hundreds of pages. But the way there's an option at my university to write and publish a series of academic papers in peer-reviewed journals, and then sort of package them together and bookend them with some literature review and some sort of synthesis. And that's probably the route I'm going to go, because then I get some peer-reviewed publications out of it as well, as meeting my degree requirements. So to answer your question, it's going to be a while yet. I'm looking at another 1.5 years. That was a long digression, but... Okay, sorry. Where was I at? Let's ask this guy about Nava. Nava's the big city on the island.
What's that?
He doesn't know about it. Okay, let's ask him about the architect of Lindo, who is responsible for those beautiful buildings we see over there.
Architects build things.
They do. Okay. Or they design things to be built. Let's ask him about the abandoned tower, which is over on the coast. And there's a spooky ghost story about the abandoned tower. If we had a way of getting there at night, we could investigate, but we don't have that yet.
Only took me to it once. I found a crab there and brought it home. It ran away though.
Poor crab. Let's ask about old Lindo.
I'm not supposed to take my raft over there, but I do sometimes because lots of frogs live there.
Oh, what is my degree in again? Sorry, Auburn, I missed that. Chair theology, if only. No, it's in environmental science. I study forest fires, forest fire impacts specifically. So not the actual burning of the fire, but what happens after the fire, post-fire impacts. Amber says, one of your professors had that issue. Their mailman knocked on their door one day and asked, are you a doctor? Your professor answered yes, and the mailman started to describe a weird rash he's had. Your prof stopped him and told him, hey, I'm not that type of doctor, I'm an engineer. Yeah, you have to be a little more specific about doctoring. Alright. Neato. Thanks. It is pretty neato. Alright, let's see if we can make that twine yet. What did we need to make the twine again? Let's go to the crafting here. Crafting. There we go. Twine requires 4 roots. Oh, that's easy. With just a few knots, this is sure to hold anything in place. Well, let's do it. So we now have some twine. Oh, we can't make a raft yet. We need sealant and more twine. Well, we can make some more twine. So now we've got that. We need bloom sacks and we need sticks. It says here, though a raft is slow and can only be helmed in shallow waters, it fares better than other watercraft upstream. Okay. But we need sealant. How do we craft sealant? They said we needed candle, right? Wax, yeah. How do we need a recipe for sealant, I think. Don't we? I think that's what the problem is. Because if you look on the left side there, we have wax. It's waxy. Thanks, game. We can't use it, though. Too bad. Firewatch ASMR stream Etienne Duff. Yeah, people ask for it. I should probably do that. You're right. It would be on point. It would be on brand. Although I don't really do a lot of talking about my fire research on the channel. But why did I decide on forest fire impacts? Why did that come to be? A bunch of reasons, but the biggest one is because I ended up working in a lab after I graduated with my undergrad degree. I ended up working in a lab where that was some of the work being done. And so that's kind of what I was exposed to, and it was cool stuff. Also, this is really pretty. Just want to point that out. Really lovely. And then an opportunity to sort of take the helm on a project came up, so I did, and it kind of expanded from there, and here we are. I find life is sometimes that way, you know, where you are is a product of where you've been. I mean, it's always that way, but you know what I'm trying to say. Annika's house. This is pretty. I like this. Look at this house. It's lovely. I wish I had a house like this. It's really nice. No, but sometimes you just sort of end up places naturally, if that makes sense. You go with the flow, opportunities present themselves, you take them as they come, and there you are. And I think it's been a good choice so far. But ask me that again when I'm done my degree. We'll see if I end up with the job. I hope so. Man, can you imagine having a bed like this? Just by these gorgeous windows looking out into this lovely forest? I would be so about this. Yeah, was that you, Musu, that was requesting the Firewatch stream? I remember, I think we chatted about it, didn't we? Auburn, I must run up against climate change impacts a lot. Yes. Anytime you read up any of the science pertaining to that, you get so depressed. Yeah, that's part of what I study, is the effects of climate change on fire frequency, and fire regimes over time. That's a big part of what I do. I'll just steal this random pile of crates here from in front of this person. Let's talk to Annika.
I saw some birds flying around a few nights ago. They were so graceful. I especially like the ones that do this. Ooh, ooh.
Is this what you do with
What a fun
strangers?
way to talk. Ooh.
Is this a stranger just walks into your home and you're just like, I like the birds. They go, ooh. Like, whatever. I mean, again, it's a cute game. Okay, alright, Annika. What you got to tell me? Let's ask her about Nava. We can ask her about Nava, the big city.
Fancy city folk, but they do buy my pots.
Okay. Oh, she's a potter, of course. Fire Swatch is an amazing game. Fire Swatch sounds different than Firewatch. It's all about, like, makeup. Fiery colored makeup. Testing it out. Leghorn, you're back. You just remembered something. I didn't realize you'd left. You're taking an AP Environmental Science class next year. Cool. That'll be neat. Environmental Science is a very big umbrella. It covers a lot of things. But, interesting and important stuff. Crispy milk, that's how you address strangers? Okay, alright. Maybe I don't know what's up. Yeah, it is a little Shivering Isles like. You're absolutely right, Blue Dragon. It kind of has that feel to it where everyone's just a little bit off their rocker, but people in the Pokemon world also have no problem with you walking into their house. Yeah, every time. Look at these pots and plates she makes. They're very nice. Oh, and I guess that must have been a potter's wheel inside. Right? Right here. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, that's all consistent. Makes good sense. Your friend took environmental science in high school, and she became obnoxious to save the planet. You love supporting Earth-Chan, but heck, you don't have to drive everyone up the wall about it. It's one of the biggest issues, actually, with... Oh, what's this? Eastshade black thistle. Protected under the rule of the land. Do not pluck or pull. Ah, environmental protection of their native plants here. I like that. I'm into that. I've done some ecological restoration. Yeah, people can become a little insufferable about saving the world, so to speak. And part of the problem is that it's a serious issue. Like, we are living unsustainably right now. There's no question about it. The science is unambiguous. We are propagating an extinction event, basically. Not to get too heavy about it, but the problem is that people don't respond well to doom and gloom messages, and they don't respond well to being preached to. No one likes to be made to feel guilty or told that they're wrong for living their life the way they like to do it. Oh, that's really pretty. Look at that. That's lovely. Holy cow. Oh, I like that so much. And look at that distant peak. That's the mountain that we need to get to. It's so pretty. Hey, Thoric resubbed for 4 months. Hey, how you doing, Thoric? Nice to have you out here. You came at just the right time. Look at how beautiful this is. Look at how lovely it is. Anyway, people don't like to be told, yeah, what they can and can't do, and that what they're doing is wrong. And I think the fear-mongering stuff is not necessarily the way to go about getting people to change, I guess is what I'm getting at. Admonishing people, telling them that they're bad for doing what they do, and telling them the world's gonna die if they don't change their ways. It can be motivating for some people, but it really turns other people off. And even if there's some truth to it, I think there has to be a different approach to getting people to change their ways. The middle tower. What is this? Let's go inside. It is serious, but don't drive people away from the cause. Exactly. There's a more subtle way to do this kind of thing, I think, to get people to change their ways. I have more thoughts about it, but it's hard to talk and play at the same time, so I'm going to focus on playing. That's lovely. What is this? Maybe we can, like, zip line? We can't right now, but maybe we get the ability to. That'd be cool. And look, there's a house up on the hill over there. Oh, and something over there. You know what they've done with this game? They've done the Breath of the Wild, the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild thing, where from every point of interest, you have sight lines to other points of interest. And it makes the world so engaging, it just constantly pulls you ahead. Really cool design choice on the part of the Eastshade developers, but also on, of course, the part of the Breath of the Wild team. And that was a very, very deliberate thing in that game, and in this game too, I'm sure. I love the sound of the frogs too. Oi, Harold Bloom, how you doing? Oi. I like the just smattering of potatoes after Thoric subs. It's always just somebody busting out the taters. Thank you, Scarletta, Crispy Milk, Harp, and Ember for throwing those taters out there. I think we need to get inside though, because it's looking kind of dark. Oh yeah, we're gonna freeze to death soon. So maybe I see over there, just over that way, there's a house along the river bend. Maybe we can get there and save ourselves. Oh, there's someone down here fishing as well. See, what I don't understand, no, Crispy Milk, you don't have to sleep, but you do have to get inside before it's too dark, or else you freeze to death. Because it's cold at night. Oh, it's too deep. I can't go in the water. Okay. Look at that. Look at the thing in the sky. It looks almost like Earth. You know, it's a planet, I guess, not a moon, maybe. It's got green and blue on it. Or I suppose it could be a moon that supports water and vegetation. Ah, so pretty. Uh-oh, freezing to death. Hello, lady. Can't talk to this lady. So she's okay. She can stand here and fish all night long while we freeze to death. What's that saying? She's not even wearing anything super warm. She's just wearing a dress. The only thing I can conclude from this is that we must be wearing not very much at all. And you know, you never do see your character in this game. Maybe we're just naked. Maybe we've just been wandering around in the nude this whole time. Yeah, it's a little frustrating that we keep having to come back here because we get frozen, but that's okay. Let's sleep till the morning. Such a charming game. I love that music. I can't get it quite a 7. Yo, Erica, how are you doing? I don't think, were you here earlier? I didn't see you earlier, so I'm going to assume you just arrived. So hello. A farewell fedora trick, Squilliam? Yeah, sure. Let's go for the fedora trick. It's time for another one. Garrett, do y'all think in the future all non-VR games will become VR? Or AR? I think VR and AR will definitely become more common parts of the gaming landscape in the future, but I don't think all games will become VR or AR. Can I? It's like, can I get out, please? Alright, farewell fedora trick. Let's see if we can do it. We'll get it by the end of the stream. Okay, here we go. Alright, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, boom! Not quite. Here we go, let's go again. Just literally just threw it at my face. One more. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Wow. This is harder than it looks, guys. Trust me. I ain't no fedora master, okay? So we're just this random naked person running around painting. We might not even be a naked person. We have no idea what kind of creature we are. But given that we have not seen people in this world yet, we could be anything. We could be a monkey, we could be a deer. Yeah, like Minion points out. Are you an animal person then? Oh yeah, I guess they have fur. That's a really good point, Minion. Maybe that's why. We're just this weird hairless creature. Whereas they all have the hair so they can survive at night. Close enough. My poor face. It's okay. It's fine. I'm fine. We're fine here now. I need to work on my fedora skills. You know what, guys? Now would be a great time to take a quick break and do a little chair stream. How y'all feeling about that? As much as I am loving this game, I think I'm going to take a real quick break to hit the facilities. Meanwhile, you can commune with the one and only, the all chair, the ever chair, eternal and glorious. And I will be back very shortly. Don't touch that dial. Don't go away. Don't even think about it. Don't even consider the possibility. I will be right back. Everything will be okay. Don't burn down the chat while I'm away. Back in a minute. Thank you for 8 months of subscription. I just saw that as I was leaving and I had to make sure I acknowledged it. Thank you for the resub. 8 months. You're up there with the top of them. Need to figure out what to do for you guys when we hit a year. Anyway, I'll be right back. Burn. I will, one of these days I'll actually leave, but have a good night, Auburn, if you're on your way out. You thought about it, and now you're doing it. You should feel guilty, but it's okay. This time. Okay, and Flat Labiche. Guys, what did I say? I said don't leave, and then you leave, and what is that? Why you do this to me? Alright, catch you later, Flat Labiche. And Auburn, see you next time. Okay, actually, I'll be back in a minute. The rest of you have to stay now. You have to. It's binding. It's in the contract. How's it going, guys? Erica, you are Erica. Hi, Erica. I don't know why you have to tell people that you're Erica, but what's happening? Why? Ugh, things are on fire? It's all on fire? What did I say? There were two things really, that I asked for. Don't leave, don't light chat on fire. And immediately people left, and I come back and chat is on fire. I can't leave you guys with anything. I don't believe it. Everyone change languages. What languages? Ember. I mean, if anyone's gonna start fires, Ember seems like an appropriate person to start fires. Science rules whilst doing a fedora trick. I can't even do science rules without the fedora trick anymore. Okay, here we go. This is gonna be science rules. Alright. That's all you're getting. It's as good as it's gonna be. Okay, we're doing one more fedora trick. Ember, a phoenix of glorious flames. Exactly, it's right there in the name. Right there in the name. Okay. One more. Oof, that's chair's protesting. I don't know why it does that these days. Every once in a while. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Nope. 3, 2, 1. Wow. Wow. Hold on. Okay, I'm done. We're done. I'm done. How could you possibly claim I'm losing my magical powers when I just science rules while doing a fedora trick? That's like peak magic right there. This is all the entertainment you need. Dex, this will just be the whole stream. I told you, it's going to be my next ASMR video. Failing at fedora tricks. For what it's worth, actually, this hat probably makes some decent ASMR sounds. It's made with all these sequins. And it probably sounds kind of nice if I don't pump the mic. Somebody's tapping. Anyway. I need to oil the chair, then burn off its evil smile. Wow, you guys. Wow. Rude. So rude. I kind of failed at both. Oh, right to the heart. I am wounded. I prefer to say I'm a cup half full kind of guy. I think I succeeded at both. Or half succeeded at each for full success altogether. Otter gets a bucket of water, a bucket of sand, and starts following Ember. Yeah, the real MVP. Good call, good call. Going to burn the wrong thing one day. What is the right thing? What should we be burning here? Alright, let's resume. Okay, so, I guess we'll just continue over that way that we went previously. I feel like every day, frickin' Lenny. Yeah, you would. Frickin' Lenny. Man, what a kid. What a kid. No, we don't burn the chair around here. That's not the right thing to burn. You guys. You guys. Oh, hey, this guy buys feathers, right? This dude up here. The chair is upset. The chair's upset by your blasphemy. And to be fair, I can't control the powers of the chair. If it decides that, you know, you need to be punished, I can't stop it, so better watch out. Oh boy, we burned the spiders. Yeah, okay, alright, I can get into that. Do you remember when we were playing Skyrim last time, there was that really gross tarantula looking critter? Just kind of crawled across the screen while we were chatting with someone. That was weird, eh? And by tarantula looking critter, I mean spider, but it was like not as big as the frostbite spiders. It was like smaller. But you'd think that would be better, but it was actually still pretty terrifying. So I assume we can't cross this river by just walking across it. Because that would be way too easy. We haven't tried though, to be fair. No, we can't. Oh, what's all this? Roots, another feather. Another feather. Let's go back up to Feather Guy and sell those feathers. Guys, what is happening in chat? Valley of the Wind, what's my favorite part of this game so far? Oh, I think I just love the way it looks. The actual mechanics of what you're doing are pretty straightforward, you know, they're very simple stuff. But visually it's just such a splendor. Yeah, I bet you we get to zipline at some point. It just goes off into the distance. As like a fast travel system. I bet you we get to do that. There you go. Oh wait, hold on. Do we have more feathers to sell still? No. Okay. Honestly, Continual Flame is only like a 2nd level spell. Yeah. Come on, Ember. You could do better. Back in my day, Netflix was just DVDs. I remember that. I remember when Netflix had boxes, like vending machines that you got DVDs from. What a weird thing, eh? That was definitely a time and place kind of thing. Everything is fine. Otter just wants to turn from water into steam. Okay, alright. Amazon was once just a bookstore. Was it? I don't even remember that time. I do not remember that. Or I probably remember that time, but I probably didn't realize that Amazon was exclusively a bookseller at that time. I was probably not aware of Amazon at that time. Let's put it that way. Alright, let's go back this way, because this was really neat looking over here. Back in my day, we had to leave the house to rent video games and movies. It's horrific. It was terrible. Back in the day, you could actually rent video games. Can't even do that anymore. We never really rented video games around my place, but I have a good friend, and I would go over to his place, you know, occasionally as a kid, and he was often renting games and consoles, sometimes whole consoles. But I would go over there and sort of get my video game fix. Oh my gosh, what just happened? Did you see that? Like it catapulted me up into the air. So I got to try, you know, a variety of different console games that way. Okay, so I don't think we can come down here. What's a video game, right? Yo, Jess, what up? If you were away for a while, now you're back. How are things? It's too deep. I dare say it's not. There's no water here. I think it was trying to tell me I couldn't jump off the edge. This game, as much as I love it, the performance, not great. You guys, you might not be able to tell because you're watching the stream. Check it out, there's a treehouse up there. Ooh, I want to go see that. That looks neat. But my frame rate here is not good. And this is with an RTX 2060, like heavily overclocked RTX 2060. And I'm probably getting like 30 frames per second, if that. Renting video games was great for The Sims. You just rent all the add-ons and buy the last one you need to play. Oh, so you just install them all and then buy the one. And then you can play that one with the content of all the others. I did that with some expansions back in the day. Oh, it's so pretty. Get the leaves falling. I did that with Warcraft 3. That's what it was. I didn't have the original Warcraft 3, but I bought Frozen Throne. And I installed Frozen Throne, and then I could play the whole game. Why is the chat still on fire? I don't understand. Okay. Didn't realize. When I was trying to get my hat to balance on the chair before I took off on break earlier. And obviously that wasn't working, so I just said screw it and I kind of batted it out of the way and I knocked over my Guinness can over there. Dex, you wish we could play WoW again sometime. That was fun. Yeah, we totally should. We totally should play WoW again. I have not played it since that stream. That was good times. Oh, look at all these ferns. Oh, what a beautiful little pond. I love these environments. So idyllic. Oh, is this a waterfall coming out of the tree? The Great Shade. Oh, it's so pretty. Is this... do I have to take... oh, I think I have to take a paint this tree, don't I? Take a painting, that's what I'm trying to say. Thork says you could do that with expansions for games like Age of Mythology, Age of Empires 2, Dungeon Siege, etc. That's right. That's right. Of course you could. Of course you could. Yeah, that was funny. Back in the day. Gosh, this is lovely. Let's just check our quest log here. Mother's last wishes. A giant tree anywhere on the tip more bluffs. Oh, a giant tree. Yeah, okay, this must be it. So we should try and find a good angle for painting. Honestly, I think this is a pretty good one here. Like, that's really lovely, isn't it? Let's do it. Let's paint it. Let's take this whole thing, basically. Because I think that looks really nice. There we go. Look at that. Mother's memorial paintings. You've painted one of Mother's most beloved places. To keep it safe, preserve your memory in the painting menu. Isn't that so nice, though? Look at that. Oh, that's where we can zoom. Forgot that was a thing. I think that'll make a nice video thumbnail. Don't you? The painting there. The big tree. I love the waterfall coming through the tree. Because embers never die, that's why things are still on fire. Okay. Why are you still using the evil chair? Wow, Jenya's out to make a point today. One day, the chair still accepts you. The chair still welcomes you with open arms. It understands. It understands you are mistaken. There's always salvation to be had. What is this? Lots of stuff all over the ground here. Oh, hey, it's that bird. Isn't it? The crazy girl was talking about the bird. A rare bird. Annika, a woman living just south of the Great Shade, expressed her interest in a bird with a distinct hoot. Oh, we should paint it. Let's paint the hoot hoot bird. No, don't fly away. It's an owl. Oh, do we have enough painting juice? No, we need more wood. Rats. Oh, that's too bad. Maybe there's a wooden crate, like, up in this tree. I don't think we can get there, though. Oh, that's a darn shame. Well, we'll have to find the owl again sometime. We need to find more of those crates so that we can make more canvases. How's there a waterfall coming out of a tree? Don't ask questions, Ember. Just accept it. I do not know. I assume there's a spring underneath the tree. That would be my interpretation. Oh gosh. I'm stuck. Stuck in the tree. Okay. Now we're alright. Gosh, there's a lot of roots around here to gather. Let's take a closer look at the tree situation, though, because I am curious how there's a waterfall coming out of the tree. I wonder if we can go into the tree. Let's find out. Is that the only way? No, it comes out this way too. Let's see. I bet you we can't, but... Oh, slowly jumping into the tree. It's just kinda here. I don't think we were supposed to get up here. I'm gonna say it's a spring. That looks like a spring to me. Now can we get out of the tree? That's a good question. Oh, we can, good. Ooh, let's go up to that house. Maybe they have crates. So we can come back and paint the hoot hoot bird. Hey, it's a hydrobot. You don't got enough juice? What is happening in chat? I don't know what's happening in chat. No, there's gonna be no chair burning here tonight. Whoa, hello, people. I just noticed that there's creatures here. There are creatures here. Oh, but they don't want to talk. Perhaps they're pilgrims. Perhaps they've come to visit the great tree. That would have been a nice shot of the tree as well, but I like the one that I got. Really though, we have to get another crate. I feel like the wood is always lacking. We never have enough. We never have enough wood, guys. Don't think too hard about it. Oh, that's pretty. Let's go up there, but first, who's this? Who's this? It's a bar.
I'm pretty busy if you couldn't tell. Got all these trails to maintain, tourists to wrangle, animals to nurture, plants to relocate.
No, he's like a park
I'll
warden.
be lucky if I ever get to take another break in my whole life.
He's a park ranger, literally. Park ranger Victor. Yo, D20 Knives, how you doing? I hope you're well. Welcome. Welcome to the chat. We're having a nice chill chat here tonight. It's a good time. You're doing great, Park Ranger Victor.
Well, thanks. I guess that's nice to hear. Although I don't see how you could know that. Oh, and I've also got to go rescue a stupid water fox. As if I didn't already.
Stupid water fox. What's a water fox? Ever thought of changing careers? Is one of the options, but we're gonna say, what's a water fox?
They're aquatic rodents, essentially. Like to live in watery caves. People think they're adorable, but in my opinion, they're just wretched.
I bet you they're pretty cute.
Our
A water
responsibility
fox
here is
sounds very
maintaining the
cute.
trails. That's why I was hired. These water foxes are a huge thorn in my paw, and they distract me from my real tasks. My partner was the one who took care of the water foxes.
Thoric, what
Now
you
he's gone, and I
implying?
have no idea to handle these animals. I've been trying to trap
It's
them all
good.
day.
We get.
Tried every type of bait under the moon.
Where did your partner go?
He wanted to see the world. I don't blame him for that. But he could have at least left some instructions for taking care of these hard animals.
What are the foxes doing? Wow, Miles. Wow. That's fair though. I would have taken that pun if I had thought of it. But why didn't you go? Okay, so the options here are: why do you need to trap one? Why didn't you go with him? Him being his partner. And what will you do about the animal? Well, why do you need to trap one for starters?
One of them mangled his foot, and I was trying to administer some salve before it gets infected.
Oh, he's trying to take care of it. What will you do?
I've already wasted so much time trying to catch him. I really can't spend another day on this. I think it's officially a lost cause.
Poor water fox. What will happen to the... Okay, so the dialogue options are, what will happen to the water fox? Or we can say poor water fox. Or we can say can't change nature. Let's ask, what will happen to the water fox?
Yeah, he'll probably die.
Oof.
And his kids
Oof.
won't last long
Harsh.
without him either. I guess
Babies.
it's sad, but the trails need maintenance.
Oh, that will not do. We can say, can I go see them? We can say, should you really give up on your job like this? Or we can say, that's too bad. Let's say, can I go see them? They sound cute. I want to see
I'm
them.
not really supposed to let visitors get so close to the wildlife, but I guess it doesn't matter at this point. The water foxes are living in a cave, not more than 100 paces from me.
Alright, a wounded water fox. We're gonna go help a sick little fox, guys. It's gonna be the cutest. We're gonna ask this guy about Nava, the big city.
City folk. It's like they've never seen a trail before, always trampling through the foliage like animals.
Alright. I mean, I've never done such a thing. But before we do any of that, we'll go save the water fox, but let's head up to this house. And mostly I just want to see if they have any broken down crates that we can turn into wood to make our canvas to paint the owl. But then we have to go find the water foxes and save them. Poor water fox? More like poor water fox. Hey, hey. Yeah, get out of here. Get out, minion. You're done. Kestrel's Airy. Huh. This looks so pretty. Huh. It's like a little bar. It's so cozy. There's a cat. There's a crackling fire. A roaring hearth. Steal a candle. Come on, you must have wood in here somewhere. Don't you just want to sit down there and have a meal? That'd be so nice. This game is straight up enchanting, you know? Oh, there's some fabric, but we need wood. Maybe there's some upstairs. Nope. Oh. Dang nabbit. She's like, what you doing in my room? Let's talk to her while we're here. Oh, more fabric.
By trade, I am a cartographer, but unfortunately my productivity is down at the moment.
Oh yeah.
I have run out of ink.
That's a problem.
It'll be a while before my shipment comes in. You're new around here, right? I'll bet you could use a map of Eastshade.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad thing to have. That would be useful.
If you'd like one, I have an extra print here I can give you. But in exchange, I'm wondering if there's something you can do for me.
If it's painting a
As I
picture,
mentioned,
I'm your guy.
I'm running low on ink. If you find me 4 inky cap mushrooms,
okay.
I'll give it to you.
Sure. I don't think we found any inky cap mushrooms yet, but why not? I'll keep an eye out for them.
That would be grand. Last time I went inky cap foraging, I got trapped in a conversation with the park ranger.
Yeah, he's a grumpy guy.
He's rather obsessed with trail making, isn't he?
Isn't he?
He gabbed about it for nearly an hour.
Oh wow, I got off light. Alright, so we need to find some mushrooms. Also, let's ask her about Nava, the big city.
Beautiful city. And very straightforward, cartographically speaking.
Cartographically speaking. Alright, goodbye. Well, she doesn't seem alarmed that we just barged into her room, but she has tasked us with a quest. Man, what I would give to live in a place like this, can you imagine? I bet you we can spend the night here so we don't freeze to death. We'll have to come back at nighttime to see. Oh, this patron reading a book by the fire. You were saying, Dex, I think it was Dex, that this would make for a great look. Yeah, a great ASMR book reading environment. It would. I agree. Also, Jen, yeah, we will not end the stream before finding the water fox. I promise. Okay? We'll find the water fox. All we need is water fox, fire fox, earth fox, and air fox. And we will have the Ava fox. Clearly. She talks about the park ranger like he's an unbearable guy. Get out. Go. Keep the puns coming. They're good. Let's talk to the innkeeper here.
Welcome to the Kestrel's Eyrie.
Whoa, I thought this was a lady.
For travelers and tourists
I did not
from
expect
2
that
glowstones
voice.
a night. Are you in need of a room tonight?
Nadir. We do not need a room just yet, but we will. Let's pick a topic. We can ask him about Lindo or Nava. Let's ask about Lindo.
You might have met my old friend Nika. She runs the inn over there.
Oh yeah, Nika's
We used
nice.
to get into a lot of trouble together.
Oh yeah. Tell me more. We're gonna ask him about Nava now.
It's a shiny kind of place. You heading there now?
Wait, did his accent just change? No, I'm not heading there
I
now.
heard there's an art supplies store. Seems like something
An
you might
art
like.
supply store. That's good to know. And totally his accent just changed for that one line. Pretty sure. Did I just assume his gender? I did. I should not have, but I did. Did you just assume he assumed? Yeah, come on. Oh, hey, is this an inky cap? Oh, maybe we do have an inky cap or two already. Let's, oops. Oh, no, we have one. What? Pardon me, one inky cap. It's dripping ink everywhere. Ew, gross. Oh, what's the scragweed? Prickly and ragged. Very interesting. Still can't craft that sealant yet, or I don't know how to craft the sealant. It's too bad. I love the sound of the wind in the grass here. Such a cool game. Pun, you say, I am here. You missed out on a few good ones, Clay. Did you just shroom? That was an inky cap. Oh my gosh. Please stop. I shroomed the species. Oh my gosh. Now we just need to get some high-res potatoes. Absolutely. Mention, you need to go. Are you saying that you're out of here? For real? Oh hey, I bet you that's Nava. Look at those beautiful buildings in the distance. Okay, so where exactly were those
Good
water
day for making
foxes?
trails, wouldn't you say?
What do water foxes like to eat? Let's find out.
I've always pictured them as toad eaters. Never really watched the meeting though. If I knew what they like, I would have trapped that injured one by now.
Okay. Where do the water foxes live? That's an
They
important
live in
question.
watery caves and crevices, usually secluded areas.
Aren't you full of questions? Go to the library if you want to be such a know-it-all.
Wow, this guy's a jerk. I'm just trying to save your stupid fox. Okay. Watery crevices. That could be over here. Oh, let's look at our quest. We do have a quest log. A wounded water fox. A park ranger in the Great Shade told me about a wounded water fox. The animal needs help, but he can't manage to lure it. That is really not very helpful. I don't know if we're going to be able to save this water fox tonight, Genia. Because he's not really giving us very good directions to the water fox. Oh, eggs. Huh. Oh, is this another inky cap? He said they like toads, so maybe if we could get a toad, we could lure the water fox, but I still don't know where to find the water fox. It's true, you tried, Clay, you tried. He is unbearable. He really is. I'm sorry, Clay, but Minion made that pun already. Or no, was that Miles? Someone made that pun. Like, I could imagine a water fox living up here. Or down here. Maybe let's follow this creek, maybe. Where does it go? Water fox, where are you, water fox? Under the bridge? Water fox? Nope. No water fox under the bridge. Just keep following it till we find the water fox. How about that? Yes, he'll be in or near the water. He's making him furious with all his questions. Man. Man. Scientific name for a fox is Vulpes vulpes. Yeah, that's true, isn't it? Water fox. Maybe over here? This looks like a place where you might find a fox. Oh, it's a cave. Oh, it's a cave with water in it. I bet you the water fox is down here. Water fox den. We found it, guys. Why are we collecting roots? We use them to make twine. The twine to make the raft. Oh, there it is. He's so cute. Look at it. No, don't run away. I'm just here to help you. Come here, baby. Ah, there's the trap. We could put an egg in there. What's that? I don't know what that is. That is... I don't know what that is. Oh, pastries. Oh, those pastries, we need to take them to the guy. Gotta catch us a Vaporeon down here, right? Right? Basically just a wet fox. I mean, pretty much. We could try the egg, but he said he thought that they ate frogs, but I've never seen a frog that's, like, capturable. Now, maybe that's just because we haven't looked, but we could try the egg. Let's try the egg. Do you like eggs? Oh, it's coming over. Look at it. He's going for the egg. Oh, it's checking it out. We did it, guys. We caught the water fox. Oh, it sounds so scared.
You managed to trap him. I heard the shrieks all the way above.
Where'd he come from? That was terrifying. This guy's terrifying. He's just a stealth bear. Oh, this thing sounds so scared.
Well, I guess I should thank you. I was ready to give up on it.
See you, water fox.
Listen, it's pretty clear that you're a nature lover. I don't know how you managed to catch that animal, but I do appreciate it.
Skill.
Let me show you how to make a
Straight skill.
Should be useful for someone like you.
Hey, a tent.
From the country and all. It will give you a place to relax if you need to kill time, and shelter if you find
Perfect. We're not reliant on going to inns anymore. We've received a tent schematic. That's awesome. That's really good. Water fox, where'd it go? Hey, you're okay now. You're good. You're good. As I terrorize it. It's okay. I'm not here to scare you. I'm just trying to get out of your way. So cute. So cute. We didn't get to see the baby water foxes, though. I'm a little sad about that. Such sad noises, right? Poor baby. Fox in a box. That's right. We saved it, though, Jess. We're okay. The scientific name for the western lowland gorilla is gorilla. Are you serious? Oh dear. Something about Antarctica. Arctica and Antarctica basically mean bears and no bears. I did not know that. That was another inky cap. How many are we up to now? 3. We need 4. So one more inky cap and we can take it back to... Oh, what's this? A pretty flower. Of some kind. Oops. Oh, shoot. That was the thing we're not supposed to pick. Oh no. I picked the rare plant, guys. Oh, I feel like a terrible person. I didn't know. That was bad. I'm a terrible nature lover. So bad. That was the last one. They're now extinct in the wild. I murdered the last black thistle. Oh boy. Scientists and their names. Scientists definitely have fun with their naming sometimes. Okay, what was I gonna do? I was going to try and find one more inky cap. Oh no, I was gonna look at the tent schematic. Can we craft it? We need another stick and we need some more twine. Well, we can certainly make more twine. There we go. And we need one more stick and then we can make a tent. It says there's nothing like a solid roof and feather bed, but a tent is a safe refuge nonetheless. It's also good to have if you need to wait around. This must be placed on solid flat ground. Alright. Halt! You are under violation of the Imperial law. Ursus arctos is the grizzly bear, so theoretically the Arctic is the place with bears and the Antarctic is the place opposite the bears. There you go. But that might not actually be what it means. Look at how pretty this is, guys. The leaves coming down. At least now I can truthfully claim to have murdered an entire species. Is that a claim that I was wanting? Was I looking for that? I didn't realize I... Oh hey, check it out, another stick. We can craft our tent now. I didn't realize that murdering an entire species was something that I was aspiring to. Now we can place tents. But I don't want to, like... Do I have it forever now? Or do I have to make it again every time I want it? No, presumably I place it and then I can pick it up again. Okay, well, let's leave it for now. You know what, let's head on up to the inn, because that inn seemed really cozy. Look at that beautiful sky. Yeah, whoever built these environments knew what they were doing. It's incredible. Okay, see? I didn't kill the entire species. Look, right there. Black thistle. We're okay. We're okay. There's at least one individual in the wild. That blood is not on my hands. That plant blood. It can be my claim to fame. Painter / genocidal monster. No, I'm not gonna take it, Toothsayer. You guys are monsters. Such a cute little inn. I failed to murder them all, yes. Hunt them all down. Alright, 2 glowstones. I think we can afford that.
Built this lodge. It's held up pretty well, I'd say. With any luck, it'll stay up for many more generations.
With any luck. I'll take a room.
Alright then. It's just up the stairs, second door on the right.
Alright. Let's head on up. Oh, there's a book over here. We missed this somehow. A perfect place for a relaxing book reading before we close out the stream, right? Got some nice crackling fire. Oh, look at the cheese and apples. Now I'm hungry. I could go for cheese or apple right now. Some nice wine. Living the good life. Fish of the Fell Stream River. The scales of the ultramarine minnow were once ground down to create a deep blue pigment used in paint. These fish consume nearly anything aside from fish, and have been found to eat plants and even eggs. The motud trout, or thunder trout, leaps from water at high speeds before crashing back down. It's believed that the fish do this to catch flies, but it's been surmised that they may also be engaging in play. When entire hovers of thunder trout do this at once, a hover is like a school, I guess, it creates a rumble that can be felt from land. Thunder trouts prey on ultramarine minnows and prefer to live in river waters. That's this one, the second one there. Then we've got this drew-mouthed sandfish, is that what it says? Dry-mouthed, of course. Hey, how you doing there, Versace? Good to see you. We're gonna be wrapping up here shortly, but nice to have you out. Thoric says, Wikipedia claims that the name is derived from Arcticos, meaning near the bear, northern, and apparently it's from the presence of the constellations Ursa Major and Ursa Minor in the northern hemisphere sky. Knowledge. Today I learned. The more you know. Wow, we've learned a lot today. We learned all about nitrogenated beer. We learned all about the origin of the word Arctic. We learned about water foxes. We learned about Avatar, The Last Airbender, and why I'm wrong for having not seen it. Alright, let's read about the dry-mouthed sandfish. The dry-mouthed sandfish swallows vast quantities of silt, allowing it to rest heavily on the riverbed. Preying on thunder trout, the sandfish emits a burst of sand as prey approaches, disorienting the smaller fish and consuming it along with the displaced sand. Oh, I'm so tired here, guys. Gotta get ready for work. Okay, catch you later, Erica. Thanks for coming out, as always. We will see you next time. Have a good work. I mean, as good as it can be. Just imagine, we're all rooting for you. Maybe that'll make it a little better. One sandfish has gained particular notoriety in Eastshade for being a menace to fisherfolk and boaters. This fish is known to locals as Old Pops and has been observed wreaking havoc in the Sinkwood Lake. Oh, we're gonna have to go get Old Pops at some point here. Alright. Very relaxing. Is it so much to just want a place like this, just of my own, you know? real life. That's not asking for too much, is it? Alright, let's stay over tonight here. Overnight. Oh, sealed candle, as we do. Every candle. Some more cloth. We need some more wood, though. Ah, well. Alright, well, I think this, my friends, is where we're going to end off tonight. I have really thoroughly enjoyed this game so far, and if any of you are considering picking it up, you should do it. It is super charming, clearly a labor of love, really, really beautiful, and just super chill. Alright, my friends, well, thank you all for joining me here tonight. It was a little bit of a lower key stream, had fewer people out, but that's okay. I still like streaming this game a lot, and I think I'll do it again. Happy St. Paddy's Day to everybody. I know it's over for a lot of people. Maybe you're nursing a hangover if you're over the other side of the Atlantic, but thank you all for coming on out. I do appreciate it. If you missed the beginning or part of the stream, the archive will be up on the YouTube channel later in the week, in a few days' time. And if you want to go fall asleep to something, if you're not already asleep, there is, of course, this week's video on the YouTube channel where I review the Tada 68 Pro keyboard, or at least the first half of that review. The next half will be out next weekend. Very big special thanks to the moderators who are out here tonight, to Dex, of course, to Minion, to Cassie, who was out earlier. I think she's taken off now, though, and to Musiu, who I saw out here earlier. I don't know if he's still here, and Versace, who just arrived. Alright, you're very welcome for streaming. I really had a nice chill time tonight. I needed this. See you later, guys. Good night, Dex. Catch you later, Miles. Thanks for coming out. Good night, Harp. Oh, and hey, Discord After Dark. Y'all want to come hang out? I'll come hang out for a bit. Let's do it. I'm happy to go hang out in Discord After Dark. So in sort of 20 minutes, half an hour, I'll be over on the Discord. Y'all should be there too for the after party. Good night, Ember. Good night, Jenia. Good night, Blue Dragon. Awesome stream with an awesome game. Thank you. Catch you later, guys. Good night, Scarletta J. Alt tab out of here so I can close this thing down awkwardly. There's my mouse. Catch you later, Thorek. Thanks for coming out. See you over there in Discord, Walrus. Alright. Good night, guys.